Have you ever felt like you lost hope? Felt like something special was taken, brought back, and then taken away again? Well, now it looks like we have new hope, and this time it actually feels kinda good. From a fresh take on Clark Kent to a visionary director at the helm.
A visionary! I am a revolutionary!
The upcoming Superman movie is shaping up to be everything us DC fans have been waiting for. So today, we're breaking down why this movie has all the signs of being a total game changer. Let's face it, DC's cinematic universe has been a complete mess. Since the whole saga that happened with Zack Snyder, there have been constant reboots, recastings, and abandoned storylines. A lot of people did not like Zack Snyder's movies, but for me, they were special, as he had a complete vision for the characters. Unfortunately, the story wasn't always there. The Snyder Cut for the Justice League movie was special, and to this day, I am sad we never got to see his true vision for his universe. It's been rough. But Superman Legacy marks a true clean slate. This isn't a sequel to Man of Steel, although hearing Christopher McQuarrie's interview for the Man of Steel movie could have been something out of this world. It's not tied to Snyder's timeline or the CW. This is a bold, new beginning, one that's reintroducing the most important hero in the DC universe from scratch, and that's huge. When James Gunn was introduced as a new visionary for the DC movies, I knew we were in good hands. James Gunn isn't only directing, he's writing the script too. That means we are getting peak storytelling and character development from start to finish. Gunn's proven time and time again he can handle ensemble casts. The best example is the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. He was great at making each character shine while still maintaining a great balance of humor, heart, and action. Peacemaker was another example. It was something a bit more mature, but still maintained the same themes, and I cannot wait for season 2.
The doctor said I was free to go.
Congratulations.
Dude, can I trust you?
No.
No?
Now, imagine that storytelling precision applied to Superman, someone who's often misunderstood on screen. Gunn's the guy who can make him feel human again. James Gunn has said this story isn't an origin, but it is about Clark Kent trying to reconcile his Kryptonian heritage with his Earth upbringing. The show, Smallville, showed this in great detail. It showed the life of Clark Kent and how he became Superman. It was the forefront for the DC TV shows, period. But let's be real, we have heard his origin story thousands of times already, and we just want to see Kal-El in action. That inner conflict, that's classic Superman. It's not about how strong he is, even though he's immensely strong. It's about who he chooses to be. It's about hope, kindness, restraint, and responsibility. That's what makes Superman great, and this film seems to get that. David Cornsweet as Superman? Perfect. At first, when the actor was revealed, I wasn't entirely convinced, but the trailers changed my mind. He looks like the classic Man of Steel and has some serious dramatic chops. Expect a younger, more optimistic take, but still grounded. And Rachel Brosnahan as Lois Lane? She's got the edge, intelligence, and charisma we've been missing. Their dynamic is going to bring back the energy of the comics. Snappy, heartfelt, and fun. Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor? He definitely has got what it takes to be a maniacal and twisted Lex. Lex has always been smart, but always jealous of Superman. I truly wonder if we're going to see Lex in the suit in this movie. Finally, and arguably the most important, we have my dog. Crypto. His presence adds a layer of warmth and provides emotional depth to the movie. And let's be honest, he is a fan favorite, and we are happy to see Crypto on the big screen. Superman Legacy isn't just a standalone film, it's the launchpad for the entire new DC universe. And unlike the DCEU's chaotic rollout, this one has a clear roadmap. This universe is building into something memorable, since there will be 4 DC projects, 2 movies and 2 shows released each year. Characters like Green Lantern, Supergirl and the Authority will follow. But this movie sets the tone, and starting with Superman, the moral compass of the DCU, that's the smartest possible move. Gunn has said his take is inspired by All-Star Superman, one of the most beloved Superman stories ever told. If you have not heard of it, allow me to break it down for you. It follows a dying Superman from an overdose of solar radiation poisoning. After receiving this overdose, Superman sets out to complete his final tasks. One of them included giving Lois powers like his for 24 hours. Lois could not accept the fact that Superman would be leaving her. Superman even reveals his secret of him being Clark Kent. Superman had to leave to return a city back to its rightful place, meaning he would be gone for a lengthy time. When he returned, Metropolis had changed, and had 2 new Kryptonians running the city. They were ruthless, and Superman did not agree with their methods. Eventually, he sends them to the Phantom Zone, which is basically a Kryptonian prison. We get introduced to Solaris, who is responsible for causing the solar radiation. Lex was sentenced to the death penalty, but before doing so, he took matters into his own hands and consumed the same potion that Superman gave to Lois before taking the chair, and ended up with Superman's powers. Superman eventually overcame Lex, and then flew into a blue sun as he was about to turn into pure energy, causing a massive explosion. As a result, he did become solar energy and ended up repairing the sun. This is ultimately one of the most underrated storylines for Superman. It would be interesting to see how much of this story will be adapted to the big screen. Overall, we can expect bright lights, inspiring choices, and a Superman who truly cares. This movie isn't trying to make a cool or edgy Superman, although this scene from the new trailer looks absolutely fire. It's trying to make him real, relatable, and above all inspiring, and that's what the world needs right now. This isn't just a Superman solo film. We're meeting other DC characters like Hawkgirl, Mr. Terrific, Metamorpho, and the Engineer. This gives the DCU a lived-in feel right away. And no, they're not stealing Superman's spotlight, they're expanding his world. Think of them as pieces of a puzzle, not distractions. Gunn has said he's pushing for more practical effects, which means less CGI and more grounded action. He is really listening to the fans. He even removed a particular shot that fans were upset about. The sets are being built, not just rendered. It's a hands-on approach that gives a film a tangible feel. And with costume designer Juliana Makovsky on board, expect a Superman suit that finally looks iconic and modern. James Gunn's best work always has something to say. In Guardians, it was about a found family. In Peacemaker, it was about generational trauma. In Superman Legacy, expect themes like identity, purpose, alienation, and hope in a cynical world. This isn't just another superhero beat-em-up. It's a story with stakes that go beyond punching bad guys. Let's talk about energy. Even the most skeptical Superman fans are cautiously optimistic. Fan art is pouring in. The conversation is hopeful again. And that says a lot. We want this movie to succeed. We want this movie to do well in box office. And we want this movie to kickstart the future of DC. Because it feels like finally the people behind it get it. This isn't just another superhero movie, it's a chance to reset the tone for the most iconic hero of all time, to remind the world why Superman matters. With James Gunn's vision, a fresh cast, a clean start, and a focus on heart over spectacle, the new Superman movie is shaping up not just to be great, but legendary. What do you think Are you excited for Superman Legacy? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button if you believe in hope, and don't forget to subscribe for more. Take care.